No, it's good.
Happiness later in life.
Exactly. Well, cool. It looks like Adam started the recording, so I'll just get started. I'm Stuart Blumenthal. I am
Yeah, I
the.
don't need intro.
You want to do it, Adam? Go for it.
You're good. Stuart,
Awesome.
take it away.
Awesome. So I'm Stuart Blumenthal. I'm the Acumatica Practice Director here at NetAWork. I joined exactly 1 week and 1 year ago today. So it's been a whirlwind of 1 year here at NetAWork, and it's actually been awesome. So I've been loving it. Little bit of goal today is to show you a little bit about my family and what makes me happy. So the most important thing is my family that makes me happy. So I've got 4 kids. As you can see on our screen here, here's our holiday card that we took back in December of last year. It was a place that they put up this sign outside of Dallas, and everyone takes their pictures of it. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. If you remember the movie that's from too, some bonus points there. But I got 4 kids. I got a 21-year-old at ASU. He's studying engineering. His name is Josh. I got a 19-year-old at Texas A&M, so an Aggie. She is studying psychology. And the coolest thing about those two is that she's graduating in 3 years. He's graduating in 4 years from undergrad, and then 4.5 years with his master's. So we're joking that next year they're both graduating the exact same week. So we're trying to figure out how we're going to do an A&M and an ASU graduation at the same time. And then I got 2 younger kids, same wife as we always joke around. That's 12 and 10. Chase is 12 years old. Charrington is 10 years old, and they're actually going to be doing a performance for you today of on the cello and the piano today. They've been practicing on floor. They've been so excited about that. So these are our holiday cards, and where I spend all my money is the A&M and ASU. Um, so one of the things that we love as a family is we love taking trips. And so last year we decided, or 2 years ago, we always do our family vacations together. And so 2 years ago, one of the coolest things that we ever did was we rented an RV. And I got a picture on the next screen there. But as you can see here, we started in Dallas and drove all the way up to Mount Rushmore, Devil's Tower, Yellowstone, Grand Tetons, and Rocky Mountain National Park. And so we did that in about 2 weeks. And we got all of our kids in this RV. And it was one of the best experiences of our lives. If you can put up with your kids in an RV for 2 weeks, you could survive anything, I think, at this point. And it was good prep for this time of the year. So you could see pictures of Mount Rushmore, the whatchamacallit Devil's Tower, which was really cool to go to. Looks nothing. It was really cool to see it because what was that movie? Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It was much more green around there than in the movie, but it was really cool to go visit that. Um, Yellowstone on the right. And then the best part about being in an RV, I would tell you, if you've never done it before, is finding those important camping spots and then just getting rid of the cell phones. It was amazing. We had no technology, I know, except for this one right now, the picture, but it was really amazing to just around the campfires at night or finding places and just sleeping out there and in great areas in the country. And so if you've never done it, please feel free to ask me any questions. I did a lot of research on it, and it was probably one of the best experiences and something that we talk about a lot of times, especially even during quarantine. Like my family's talking about wanting to do another RV trip during the summer if possible. So during what are we doing during quarantine time here? So we've been doing a lot of things at home. My oldest ones did come back. So on the lower left-hand corner, you'll see my daughter cutting my other daughter's hair. So we've been doing hair cutting internally. My daughter's been doing ballet performances. Are doing ballet practice. My son's been doing cello and taekwondo. And then in our backyard, we got a great big backyard. So we've been doing fire pits and been doing a lot of cookout out there just because they got rid of our bulk trash and we've got all this firewood. We have no idea what to do. So we've been doing a lot of that at this point here. And then before we turn it to the live performance, one last thing, has been showing those pictures. And so I thought everyone would get a laugh out of my bar mitzvah picture of me on an Apple II Plus, I think that was back then.
Oh my
This was my picture back then. And so, yes, I looked a lot younger back then. And those who remember those computers, that was before they had hard drives. I got in a lot of trouble that day when my parents bought it, because about 2 weeks later, I actually ended up taking it apart to put a extra memory in there, or a modem. And my dad's like, I just paid $3,000 for a computer and you're taking it apart. And I said, yeah, I have to upgrade it. So I knew that I had the computer bug when I first got started there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over here. I'm going to show my screen here. Everyone see me okay? And let me flip the camera around. Let me do that.
You guys may want to pin. You may want to pin Stuart's new window instead of the presentation.
And do you know how to flip the camera? Oh, there. Wait, no, it's working now. So
We're good.
So first of all, the best thing is that a lot of people have asked me about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We have a lot of people. We usually have cows coming up to our backyard. You'll see that they're not there today, but a lot of times around 3 or 4 in the afternoon, if you're on a call with me, you'll hear these cows, and they are coming from our backyard. This is our neighbor's backyard, and that mine's the fence. And then, but it's funny to watch these cows around 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Our neighbor trained them to coming up to our property line right around 3 or 4, because they used to see the school bus coming in, and they were waiting for food from our neighbors at that point. So I'm going to show you how our kids do our performance. So hold on 1 second here. So here are my 2 munchkins ready to do a performance for you guys.
I'm Tice. This is Charrington. And we're going to play Ode to Joy.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Bravo.
Well, with that,
Nice job, kids.
Are they taking questions from the crowd?
Bravo.
you want to take any
Awesome.
requests? Any requests? No. Well, that is it. Thank you guys very much, and that's what makes me happy. It's my family. So thank you.
Thank
Have
you
a good
so
one.
much, Stuart.
Thank you.
Take care, Stuart.
Stuart.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Stuart.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Stuart.
Bye.
Thanks, Stuart.